The struggle for the future of Crimea is still bloodless, but only just barely. New reports indicate warning shots have been fired at international monitors trying to enter Ukraine from the Crimean border. Military observers from the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe, or OSCE, have been invited into Crimea by the Ukraine, but not by Crimea's regional government. The monitors have twice tried to enter the region, but both times have been turned away by armed guards. The organization's third attempt Saturday was met with gunfire as armed guards fired warning shots to ward the mission off. An OSCE spokesperson told reporters the observers will continue trying to gain access to the region.
We were going to keep trying to get that visit into the premises, into Crimea, so that they can see what the facts are actually in the field.
Crimea's parliament is holding a referendum on breaking away from Ukraine and joining Russia on March 16th. And tensions in the region have been steadily escalating ahead of the vote. The news comes one day after a troop of armed pro-Russian soldiers stormed a Ukrainian military base Friday night. No shots were fired, and the invaders left peacefully after negotiations with the Ukrainian troops. Military trucks bearing Russian license plates and carrying more armed soldiers were spotted moving into Crimea Saturday. The Pentagon estimates between 20 and 30,000 Russian soldiers are currently occupying Crimea. And Ukrainian soldiers claim a Ukraine observation plane came under fire while flying over Crimea, though thankfully no injuries were reported in connection with that incident. As the Crimean standoff wears on, several prominent observer groups have expressed concern about a media crackdown. At least 3 local stations have been taken off the air in Crimea, and journalists from many different sources have reportedly been harassed and even assaulted. One reporter tells MSNBC Crimea's increasing hostility to the outside world could signal the Kremlin's intentions toward the region, regardless of which way the referendum goes.
We've got military crackdown, media crackdown. It does look like Putin's setting the conditions on the ground to get the result that analysts tell us at least, that he wants, which is owning Crimea.
Both France and the U.S. affirmed Saturday that Ukraine's referendum has no legal basis, and Ukraine's new government has called the upcoming vote unconstitutional. For Newsy, I'm Christian Bryant.